Hi everybody, it's Claire back with another art journal video, and in this one I'm playing in my Soul Snack tag journal. I don't often share pages that I create in this, but I am still working in it, and in this time I'm going to be doing a bit more of an abstract sort of page and just kind of playing with some goodies that came from Wow Studio. I got some little stencils, some washi tape and those lovely gold crosses that you can see up there. So I've just popped a page out of the journal. This journal is designed by Kirsty Nazaro. You can find her on Instagram and Facebook. She's called Soul Positive and her course is on there too. It's a smashing little journal. It's so lovely to work in. So I'm going for a bit more of an abstract sort of page, not my usual style, and not always something that I find very easy because I do faffle with my pages an awful lot, and with the abstract sort of style you do have to kind of just go for it a bit more, so this is sometimes a little bit of a challenge for me. So I'm starting off with a piece of paper from my Heartfelt Journal Collage papers. I have got some of these available on my website if you are wanting to get hold of some. This page from them in particular has got more of an abstract vibe to it already, so it's quite a good starting point. So I'm just grabbing a piece of that, used a bit of glue stick, I'm going to stick that in place, and that kind of gets me started on this page. I'm just making sure that all the edges are stuck down really well. I don't like flappy bits. Sometimes I like things to be stuck down neat and tidy. And then I'm going in with the Stabilo All Pencil. I'm just kind of doing some scribbly marks on the page, and then I'm going to use a water brush and activate that pencil and just pull those lines out a little bit. It just helps the pigment to just bleed a little bit onto the page and softens the lines, which is a really nice look, as you can see. And then I was just thinking I need to get the pigment off my brush as well. So then this is a little stencil from Wow Studio. It's got these really cute little sort of vines with leaf shapes on. So I was popping a bit of stenciling on my page as well, using some black, sticking with a bit of a monochromatic theme for the start of the page. And then I think my little pop of colour is going to be the gold X that also came from Wow Studio. So then I'm just using up some of the paint that's left and just edging the page as well. So one of the lovely things about this journal is, obviously you'll know if you've watched these videos before, that the pages can pop out quite easily. So they're really easy to work on because you can work flat and then pop it back in the journal. So now I'm just building up the layers. I'm going in with some washi tape, which I have also not only I've torn a piece off and then torn it in half as well, just so that it's got some nicer edges to it and it can be easier to fit in smaller pieces onto my journal page. So having a bit of a heat wave here in the UK at the minute, and in my art studio where I am sat currently, it is 29 degrees. It is very, very hot. And I have got a fan on, but I've had to switch it off to record because I tried recording with the fan on, and goodness, the background noise was horrendous, even though I can try and kill the background noise with the video editing, it was still there. So I think you guys would have got really annoyed with that. So I'm going to be doing my editing in small bursts, I think, today, because it is so warm. It's unbelievable. So these little crosses are lovely for just adding that nice little metallic touch to your page, and a bit of sort of reflective quality as well. A little bit like adding a transparency onto your page, really. It just brings a different quality to the way that your page looks. So I'm using one more and I'm just cutting it in half just to kind of split it so that I can put it in two places rather than one. So I'm working with that the odd numbers on my page. And here you can see that I'm just working out where it's going to work best. It's funny when I'm watching while I'm editing, I'm thinking, oh no, don't put it there. Oh no, no, no. Oh yeah, it's all right, it's okay. Obviously, some of these pages I've recorded quite a long time ago, and looking at them now when I'm editing, I'm kind of forgotten what I did. So it's quite funny watching. So then just going in with another of the Wow Studio stencils and just adding some little white crosses. So there's quite a lot going on. It's quite busy with those layers. So I've got a bit of paint left over on my blending tool. I'm just sticking a little bit on my page. This is a really cool washi tape from Wow Studio, and it's kind of got a little bit of a translucent, I'd say translucent, yeah, translucent quality. So when you stick it down, it's like putting some bronze on your page. It's so pretty, but it won't tear on its own. So I'm just adding, you can actually see through it. You can see the layers underneath through the washi tape. So I'm just sticking those onto my page as well. I will leave some links in the description box to the things that I've used from Wow Studio, just so that you can go and have a look at those for yourself. And then some drips, because why not? It's just about got everything else going on, hasn't it? So I've just watered down a bit of paint here, and then I'm just holding my page upright and just allowing the paint to drip and find its own way. So my hand seems to be kind of blocking the view. And then splatters. Oh, that wasn't paint, it was ink, beg your pardon. And then I've found a quote from the Dina's typed ledger papers, and I'm just sticking that onto my page as well. Using my clear glue. And I have since bought myself another pair of tweezers because they completely vanished. I have no clue. I will have put them somewhere. I just do not know where they are. And I have started sort of reworking my art room. As you know, that I moved in not that long ago, and some things still need sorting. So I'm wondering whether I'll come across them, or maybe they've slipped into the bin and they've got thrown away. I'm not really sure. But anyway, I've got myself another pair, so that's all right. There we go, that's the finished page. So quite an abstract vibe for me, really. It was just about having a play with some of these lovely bits and bobs from Wow Studio. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this little abstract page in my Soul Snack tag journal, and I hope to see you again soon.